On February 20th, 2009, I started a journey to find forgiveness for my father. I had no way of knowing how it would change my life forever. Physically or emotionally, an absent father has a profound effect on a son or a daughter.
A lack of words, a lack of affirmation can be a curse. When dad's not there, what he's actually saying to you, that you hear loud and clear, even if he never says it, is, you're not worth it to me to be here. You're not worth it to me to be here.
Got older, I live in the neighborhood where I'm from, Second Ward. We would go to this park called Ripley House. And when me and my brothers would go to this park, we'll walk to the park, we're like 13, 14. We would see these dudes hanging around smoking weed. So when we would go that way, they would stop us, hey, come over here. So we would stop and we started smoking weed. You know, these dudes lived on the next block. They were older cats, you know. I was like 14, they were like 20, 21, you know. I looked up to these dudes because my father wasn't around. I guess that's why I grew up like this. I think if my dad was around, I don't think I'll be here today.
Me not having a dad kind of excluded me really believing in anything bigger than me.
Left unhealed, the father wound is carried into adulthood and can last a lifetime. If you could say one thing to your father right now, what would it be?
Why couldn't you tell me you love me?
Because I grew up with a father who was to be feared, I thought God was to be feared. My decisions became fear-based.
As I began to understand and hear more stories about my dad, his life, and the way he grew up, God revealed one question to me. How could I be so angry, resentful, and bitter towards a man who didn't know how to be a father? God showed me forgiveness from my dad, and it was because of that forgiveness that I finally became the man, the husband, and the dad that God meant for me to be.
I get to the hospital bed and my dad is completely passed out. And I grabbed his hand. I knew I needed to say it then, and I couldn't even repeat the words that I said. I just know that it was full of love and forgiveness and wishing him the best. And when I turned around, the nurse had walked into the room while I was talking to my dad. And she was just full of tears. And she said, I just didn't want to interrupt you to tell you that he passed away an hour earlier. And I said, you know what? I didn't do that for him. I did that for me. And I did. It was important for me to truly forgive him in my heart.